From Hollywood, bringing you the best in entertainment, you are now riding shotgun on MAZZTv.
Does that look good, amigo? Hey everybody, welcome back to the show, MAZZTv that is. We sat down with Kevin James and Henry Winkler. They had such a great idea. Kevin James wrote the screenplay and surrounded it about MMA, mixed martial arts. It's such an amazing sport that's gained so much popularity over the last few years. He had so much training to do and it did a lot of wear and tear on his body. And he will tell you this right now. Here we go.
Oh, hey, Principal Betcher. You're late.
Hola, guapo.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo está? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
So what exactly is the plan?
How about we work out a plan in my apartment, and dinner also happens to be around, so we just do both.
Not a chance.
Do you know how to say very hot in Spanish?
No, how is it?
Yeah, muy caliente.
Muy caliente, caliente. Digo
That's what
caliente.
you were in this film.
Gracias.
Yes.
It's hard to believe he got 10 grand for that performance.
He made 10 grand for that fight? He lost. Hey, if he won, it would have been 50. I want to fight mixed martial arts.
This is crazy. He knows all those fighters.
I think I can do this.
Let's see what you got.
Hi, which guy am I fighting?
Both.
Come on, I can't fight two guys.
I can't train a 42-year-old biology teacher.
The biggest men I've ever met in my life. They were condominiums. You could buy an apartment in one of them.
You want to be a fighter? Start in the cage.
Is that a chicken?
This is bottom-level MMA.
What inspired me more about it was finding out about these fighters and getting to know them over the years and realizing that even though they do this crazy thing for a living, these are real normal guys.
You're gonna follow in the footsteps of all those great warriors that put fear in the hearts of their opponents.
On the other side of it, in the movie, we have, the teaching side of it, where I've had some great teachers in my life that kind of inspired me and taught me stuff that, instilled in me things that I remember and know to this day.
Inspiring your students, I see.
All right, everybody, let's get our story straight. Derek did it.
So to kind of combine those two worlds and make it an inspiring movie where this guy's going out of his comfort zone to, do something that's really sacrificing for these kids and his friends.
You know what? You're not cutting anything. That's the first installment right there.
You're getting beat up in your bathing suit. You are embarrassing this school.
He becomes a cage fighter, and I am his corner man.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this.
You can quit right now, and everything we worked for will have been accomplished. Our students, they're inspired.
As a corner man,
yes.
What is the most important job?
Stay out of the way, because you'll be killed.
What are you teaching these kids if you go through with it?
What am I teaching them if I don't?
There had to be some wear and tear on the body, right? For the training and everything?
No doubt about it. No
Right.
doubt about it. I didn't realize when you hit 40 and go beyond that, your body doesn't recover as quickly as it used. These guys I'm fighting were 20 years younger than me.
Right.
And they were like, fine.
Machines.
So, yes.
This wasn't plan A, but I don't know what else to do.
What's the most important responsibility of that job?
Well, you know what? You're always looking out for your fighter, but we always remember one voice.
We have to cut $48,000.
Or raise the money.
Oh, and who's gonna do that?
We will.
I was actually thinking maybe don't forget the stool.
Oh, right.
No,
Which I did.
In real life, I cornered Boss on Rutan on his last fight, who's plays Nico in the movie. And they brought me in, and I was so excited to be there. I was with Ryan Parsons, who's also in this movie. And we were both, Ryan said to me, because he's the professional, he said, don't yell out everything to Boss, because he's going to hear so many voices and he's going to, get confused. But if you have something to say, tell me and I'll tell him. And then the fight started and I got so excited. He was yelling, I was yelling, we were both yelling. So it was only, and I remember in the middle of the fight, Boss literally went like this. He turned to us and he went, I got this. So he just kind of shut us both up. And that was it. So one voice.
Dislocated your shoulder.
You gotta help me.
You ready? I always wanted to try this.
Try this? What do you mean try? You never done this?
I thought it was the stool, too.
I know. That's another one. Always bring the stool.
Always bring the stool.
What if I dunk this ball in Mad Who, then you have dinner with me at my house?
Deal. No, that's cheating.
Dreams are about to come true.
That go in?
No worries, everybody, because MAZZTv has brought the stool. Ha! How about them apples? And in case any of you are wondering why I'm talking so much about this little thing that I found in my backyard, it was just sitting there, so I grabbed it. It's a little small for an MMA fighter, right? Wouldn't you think? But big enough for me. But at least you will know if I'm ever a corner man, you know, you never know, I will do my job and I will do it right. Speaking of great films, we have, once again, MAZZTv's top 2 movie choices. Here they are.
Actions of Iran have shocked the civilized world.
Argo, starring and directed by Ben Affleck. As the Iranian Revolution reaches a boiling point, a CIA exfiltration specialist concocts a risky plan to free 6 Americans.
What happened?
Paranormal Activity 4. Uh-oh. Alice and her mom began experiencing weird things since the new neighbors, Katie and Robbie, moved in the town.
My sister did good. Hunter.
I don't know, Paranormal Activity, but you know what? It's doing rather well. Obviously, it's on number 4. So to brighten up the mood a little bit, we're going to revisit Izakaya Japanese restaurant in Sherman Oaks, California, because you know what? I worked up quite an appetite. So for right now, take a look at beautiful Hollywood, everybody.
Up next on MAZZTv.